Good Saturday evening and Happy New Year. I'm Meteorologist Bob Trihy. We are tracking active weather and we have a brand new tornado watch that just came down a few minutes ago. This is for Swain and Graham counties in far western parts of North Carolina. The Storm Prediction Center thinks that this area could be under the gun for the potential of tornadoes a little bit later on tonight, and this tornado watch runs until 3 a.m. Right now, no severe weather. We are seeing some scattered showers moving across the upstate into areas of western North Carolina right now, but nothing all that heavy. Earlier, we had the showers to the south, but now they shifted a little bit farther to the north. So here's a closer look, seeing some of the rain in Hendersonville, some pockets of heavier rain as well as we go into areas around Transylvania County and north of Mountain City at the present time. But the real heavy weather is associated with this cold front now making its way into Tennessee. This means business. We're already seeing several severe thunderstorm warnings. There was a tornado warning earlier around Huntsville, Alabama. We're also seeing these warnings stretching up through eastern Tennessee. So we'll be watching this line of storms making their way into the mountains here in the next few hours. And here's the cold front separating icy winter air from spring-like air that we saw today. We tied a record in Greenville at 75 degrees. But on the other side of this front, it's a raging snowstorm in Chicago, into lower Michigan, and back into the Central Plains with much colder air there. But out ahead of the front, we're seeing gusty southwest winds really bringing in all that very warm, moist air. And those winds have been gusting up to 20, 25 miles per hour. Last check, 22 in Greenwood. So as we go through this evening and overnight, I think the main threat, the moderate threat, will be flash flooding and damaging winds as well. A lower chance of hail, and there's always a chance of a spin-up tornado with this. But the fact is, the line of storms is coming in overnight into the morning hours, off-peak hours for severe weather. So that's certainly a good thing. 60s and 70s still at this hour. Unbelievable. 72 in Greenville, 69 in Clemson, Anderson 71, and Hartwell at 71. And we still have a lot of warm conditions across the southeast. But look at that. Look at that blue and purple color. That is cold air. We're talking seriously cold. Be thankful we're not in Fargo right now. 17 below, 9 in Kansas City, 32 with the snow in Chicago. It's not going to be this cold, but this cold air mass will modify, will warm up a little bit, but still be pretty cold as it moves in. But before that, we are watching this strong line of showers and storms, wind-driven rain, vivid lightning, once again, maybe damaging winds through the overnight. Then that translates to the I-85 corridor around 4 a.m. to about 6, 7 a.m. And then I think this finally exits by 9 a.m., leaving us just largely cloudy the rest of the day. But then there's going to be another impulse, I think, later in the day that increases the rain. This is going to be a cold rain moving in Sunday night. And then we start to see the rain transition to snow in the mountains, maybe 2 to 3 inches of snow on some of the higher mountain peaks. And even Asheville, I believe, will get into some of that snow, maybe a coating for you. But note how it just stays a cold rain for the upstate, and then the system finally gets out of here by Monday morning. Here's your severe risk as we go through the overnight. A lower marginal chance around Hendersonville, Spartanburg, Greenville, and Anderson, but a higher chance in this yellow, this slight risk farther to the west, where I think this system will have more oomph. And then as we go into Sunday morning, that marginal or low risk sinks farther to the south. So through the overnight, still very warm and muggy, increasing showers and storms as we go into the morning hours. And in the mountains, you're going to see the onset of that storm earlier around midnight and then lasting a few hours, and then that rain tapering off by morning. Temperatures into the mid-50s. 70 on Sunday, and then we go into Monday, a cold early morning rain, 50 degrees. There's the cold air. 49 Tuesday, and the overnight lows start to sink below freezing. Looks like another shot of cold air by the end of the weekend. For the mountains, active for you, rainy, and then that rain changes to snow as we go into tomorrow night, accumulating in the higher elevations. Only 42 on Monday as the snow ends. Overnight lows into the 20s. Much, much colder. In fact, look at Friday, 38 degrees and a morning low of 19. Unbelievable. For continuing coverage, make sure you check out the following newscast. And you can also find us on the Fox Carolina News app, Facebook, and YouTube as well. I'll continue to have hourly updates online. And, of course, we'll have the very latest on weather and other news of the day on the Fox Carolina News at 10. See you then.